Happening right now, around 200 protesters making their way through downtown Phoenix once again tonight. This is the 14th night in a row activists have gathered downtown calling for police reform. Turning talk into action. That's the challenge for communities across the state as protests for police reform continue.
The town of Gilbert has set aside 3 days where residents can share their concerns and ideas on ways town leaders can improve. ABC 15's Mike Pelton is in Gilbert.
And he has more on how police departments across the valley are trying to connect with the community.
Well, tomorrow night, next Tuesday and Thursday, the town of Gilbert is setting aside several 25-minute increments where people can meet with police, town, and school officials. And today, the police chief says this is about finding solutions and not a photo op.
In that dialogue we had with the protesters and those we've spoken to is they want to be heard. There's issues that need to be discussed, not only within the police department, but within the community.
That's Gilbert Police Chief Michael Solberg. In the town of Gilbert, residents can now sign up through the town's website to meet with town and school leaders. 3 opportunities through June 18th.
We are listening, and then from there, then we will start to develop a plan to take action. And so it's not just listening, we're done, everyone's happy, we're good, check the box.
We asked several other agencies if they are planning policy changes or any community meetings. Chandler Police tell me they are discussing the potential for some type of outreach. Mesa Police pointed to policy reviews over the past 18 months and a list of changes, like limiting when an officer can hit the head or neck area. Tempe Police saying during the pandemic, the department has utilized virtual meetings with community members and leaders. The city of Scottsdale says they are talking with organizers from last Sunday's march about possibly hosting opportunities for a community conversation. On Tuesday, Phoenix police announced they would no longer use the carotid control technique, a form of a chokehold, a technique the Gilbert police chief says has not been a part of their use of force policy. While he notes there is a lot of good police work, he says as a chief, it's a delicate balance.
We're offended by when an officer steps out of line and commits a crime and or violates policy. And so as a chief, we've got to make sure that we're holding our people accountable and we're working with the community to have that oversight and that openness and transparency to where they trust that if somebody does something wrong, we will fix it.
And here in Gilbert, the meetings with the community start tomorrow night at 6:30. In Gilbert, Mike Pelton, ABC 15, Arizona.